Every year strange discoveries are made, and although the majority of these can be explained, some of these encounters leave the eyewitnesses with more questions than answers, and that's exactly what happened to one man who captured this close to the Large Hadron Collider. One man by the name of Mr Andros reported that he was driving home when something in the sky caught his attention. After slowing down to take a closer look, he described the object as looking like a large portal, saying that it lit up the sky and was pulsating. He said that the bright light was impossible to miss and that he'd never seen anything like it before. Mr Andros said the following: "I was driving through Geneva when I witnessed a strange object that illuminated a large portion of the sky. This happened very early in the morning, so there weren't many people around, which was good because it allowed me to slow down in order to get a better look at this thing. One of the first things my mind went to was that perhaps this object was part of a rocket launch. However, to my knowledge, nothing was launched in the area when I witnessed this thing. The sighting happened on Monday the 21st of November. This object didn't make any noises, didn't move around the sky, held its position for several minutes and was very bright. The reason you can see reflections on the side of the object and above is because I took these photographs through my windshield. I tried to capture a clear photograph of what I was seeing, but every time I tried it created these reflections. I'm not very techie, so I'm not sure if this was because of the windshield or because of how bright the object was. Regardless of the dozen or so images I took, they showed up in all of them. I'm more interested in knowing what this was and whether anyone else saw anything similar. It wasn't the moon or a planet, as I'm well versed in our night sky, and know the difference between planets, stars and other celestial objects like shooting stars. I should also point out that the sky was completely dark, but due to how bright this thing was, it makes it appear like it's dusk. This wasn't the case, and the only reason it looks like this is because of how bright this thing is. I'm looking forward to reading some of the suggestions." End quote. Interestingly, some people in the comment section said they'd seen something similar, noting that the objects they saw also looked like a giant portal and was rotating. In fact, early in 2022, residents in Texas reported that they'd seen a large object that looked similar to a portal. One detail that people picked up on was the fact that Mr Andros captured this object above Geneva, Switzerland, which is home to the famous Large Hadron Collider, and this made some in the comments suggest that the two may have been linked. It's important to note though that researchers at the Large Hadron Collider have never come forward and said that they've created a portal or anything of the sort. One user said the following: "I saw something very similar to this above Wiltshire in England, and I too struggled to get a clear photograph due to how bright it was. Due to working night shifts, I'm always out of the house late at night when there's not many people around, and during one of these shifts I noticed something high in the sky that was spinning. I had one of the older models of iPhones at the time of the encounter, but the quality of the photograph was really poor, and it came out like this person's photograph, and it looked like a giant orb. Mobile phones are notoriously bad when it comes to long-distance photography, so I believe this man when he says he saw something strange, even though the image doesn't necessarily line up with what he's saying. That comes down to the poor quality camera." End quote. CERN said the following on their website: "The creation of black holes at the Large Hadron Collider is very unlikely. However, some theories suggest that the formation of tiny quantum black holes may be possible. The observation of such an event would be thrilling in terms of our understanding of the universe. The creation of a quantum black hole at the Large Hadron Collider would be very surprising, but very exciting indeed. It would allow physicists to learn about nature's most elusive force, gravity. The creation of a black hole at the Large Hadron Collider will confirm theories that our universe is not four-dimensional, but indeed hosts other dimensions. It would be quite a spectacular philosophical outcome. in the same way that the theory of relativity or quantum mechanics revolutionized our way of thinking. Discovering the existence of extra dimensions would be a major new milestone in our understanding of the universe. There is no obvious application for knowing this. Many people start speculating about using these extra dimensions for space and time travel, or as a source of clean energy, and who knows what else. So what do you make of this strange photograph? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.